Hello everyone, it's Sheila Malik here, professional makeup artist. I'm also an area manager with Arbonne International, and as promised, I'm coming at you today to share a quick tutorial on how I like to do my cheeks using some amazing products. So I think I should just wait probably for somebody to hop on. Okay, we've got some viewers, great. So I'm gonna get started. So I do already have my face done, my foundation is done. I've already contoured my nose just because I didn't want to get into that today, but I am gonna be focusing on the cheeks. And I promise I'm gonna make it easy. It's something that any of you could do, sharing some little tips and tricks, things that maybe you were or were not aware of, but things that have helped me in my career as a makeup artist. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you the products that I'm going to be using today. So just as an overview, I have my foundation done on my face already. I have concealer where it was needed, and I have powdered. So it's very matte looking right now. I do love any mattifying powder. The one that I use is the one by Arbonne, which I will show you is right here. So this is the Got You Cover. This is my final step in any makeover that I do. Super matte powder. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the cheeks. First and foremost, you need something to bronze with. So I've got a few favorites that I'm going to show you. What I was using up until now was the Arbonne bronzer. Sorry, it's so dirty. Okay, that's what it looks like. I go through these like no tomorrow because I use them so much, and the color is just beautiful. It's amazing on anyone. However, the one I want to use today is our brand new, I don't even know if that's a word, our brand new launched palette. It is so pretty, it is so sleek, the packaging is beautiful, it's got like a magnetic cover to it, so it's not going to just slip open in your case or anything. Assalamu alaikum Shaista, hope you're well, thank you for joining, and I'm going to show you what's inside. So, oops, there's a little plastic thing in there. Alright, there we go. So what we have here is an amazing palette. I'm so glad that Arbonne finally came out with one of these. This up here is a highlight. Here is a different bronzer from the one I just showed you. This is a completely matte bronzer. That's what we're going to contour with. And this is a blush, so to give your cheeks a little bit of pop of color, if that's what you want. Some people choose that they don't want anymore. Wow, I'm pretty impressed. I just did this with my finger on my lips and nothing came off. So I'm going to share what that product is as well. Okay, so we're going to be using this today. So first you need to know the technique to use to get the product onto your cheeks. And the very common mistake I see people make is that they suck in their cheeks when they're putting their product on. So they do this, okay? And I just want you to focus on, that's the duck face, right? So I want you to see what happens when you do that. So when you do this, that's where it put your line, right? So it's almost like our faces are created in a way to give us a guideline as to where the makeup is supposed to go, to follow the natural shadows of the face. That's basically where you want to be contouring, okay? Instead of doing the duck face, I want you guys to make a kissy face. Kind of like how when you would kiss your kids, right? So you make a little pout, so do this instead. And I want you to see what happens. The apples of the cheeks are going to pop up here, and the line, instead of being down here, is going to be a little bit lifted. So watch again. There. My line moved up. That is where your product is supposed to go, not down here. I think as a makeup artist, we're able to see right away who did it one way or the other way. And some people don't need to do that anymore if they've become experts in doing makeup. But if you are a beginner or you just want a more precise location, use that technique instead, okay? So what I'm going to do is just going to use my blush brush, which obviously has product on it. But I'm going to use my blush brush just to go in where that line is. I'm going to make the pout while I'm doing it, okay? So I always start with the contour color first, and then I go in with the highlight later. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm dabbing into this matte color. Okay, now so far I've only used this color on my nose to contour, which you can see right there. So it is showing up on even my skin tone, okay? All right, here it goes. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, there it is on one side. And now we're gonna go on the other side as well. You'll notice that I'm going in circular motions. I'm doing that so that at the same time the product is being blended as well. You can go ahead and go right in straight, but then you're gonna have to go back and blend later. I'm still gonna blend later because I'm all for that blending and to have that seamless flow into the skin. So just a little bit more here. Okay, so that's a very quick contour, right? There's no highlight on there yet. Now I am gonna go in with that new bronzer simply because I haven't used it yet and I do want to see what it looks like. So again, I should probably show you guys this, huh? Just dabbing my brush into the bronzer. And again, I'm gonna go right over what I just did. Okay, do you see a difference? Not sure how it's picking up on the camera. Okay, and if the color is too much for you on the cheeks, you can always go back in and blend that and soften it a little bit, okay? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna add a little bit of this blush that they throw in here. I really just want to use everything in this palette. So that blush is like a very peachy color. The dress I'm wearing right now has like pink flowers in it, thus the pink headscarf, and I've got pink on my lips already, so I'm okay with going a little bit softer on the cheeks and using this peach blush instead. Okay, so if I pop out my cheeks, I want to use where the apple of my cheeks are. Now this is a very soft blush. If you are somebody that likes a heavier blush, by all means go for a heavier color. For example, this is my favorite. It's called Taffeta. It looks super, super Barbie pink. It does not show up like that. I'm going to show you just what it looks like. So grab some of that on your brush, tap it off. Then very softly just apply some to the cheeks. Okay, now before I go in with the highlight, I'm going to take an empty brush and I'm just going to blend out around. And that's just to soften where I just put that product, just like we want to be blending out our eyes. We want to blend out the color that goes on your cheeks as well. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different brush. This brush was actually part of our Arbonne brushes years ago. I don't know how I still have one of these. Thank you so much, Pam. You're so sweet. So now I'm going to go in with the highlight, but I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm going to do 2 different highlights on my cheeks. I'll go back and even them out later if I need to. But along with this palette, I've been dying to use this again, okay? This was part of our holiday line last year, and it was such a good seller for us because people fell in love with it. What they've done is they combined both of our highlighter sticks, which is a creamy formula, into one stick now. So if I show you, and it comes with like a little protection cap, you've got one color on this side, and then you've got a different color highlighter on this side. So this one side is a little bit more bronzy, whereas the other side is more like a pearl, so it's got like that white undertone a little bit. And then what we've got in this palette has like a gold touch to it, which is what I have on my nose right now. So as I was using it today, really it pops. That's what we want. That's what a highlight is. Now, your highlighter is going to pop more if it's sitting next to a darker shade. That's the purpose behind doing the bronzer first, is that it's sitting right next to it. So the highlight is going to go right on top where this color is stopping, right about there. So we're going to overlap it a little bit, okay? So I'm going to do the powder on one side, and I'm going to use the other product on the other. So again, just grab some of that onto your brush. You guys can really use any brush. It doesn't have to be a contour brush or a specific brush, as long as you get the product there and you know how to use the brush. Okay, here goes. I gotta see a mirror. Okay, I'm liking it, guys. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but as I move, the light should be, this feels a little weird. Light should be reflecting off that, okay? Thank you, Ashley. Okay, on the other side, I'm going to do this one in the pearl. Okay, and I'm actually going to apply this directly to my face because this is mine. I just purchased this and I have no intention of sharing it with everyone. Here it goes. I'm going to put this on directly to the skin. Should probably use a mirror to do this. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm doing a very soft hand. I'm not pushing in the product. Thank you, Zaida. And then with my fingers, not a brush, with my fingers, I'm tapping that in where I want it. So I'm kind of blending with my fingers. Okay, because it is a cream-based product, it's a little bit harder to use brushes with these, and that's why I'm using the finger instead. See, I love highlight. I could keep going on my cheeks with these. I don't like highlight everywhere, but the cheeks are a place that for sure. Okay. Not sure if you guys can see it. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier with the powder side. See, I have an event to go to today. I wonder if anyone would notice if I walked in with one side with the cream one and one side with the powder one. Okay. So I need someone's feedback here. Can you guys, or can anyone message and let me know, can you actually see that in the camera? Because I can see it on my mirror. I'm not sure if of the camera. I'm sorry, I'm just going through messages now. Kimmy. Okay. Yes, Kimmy, I am doing online classes. I have a class coming up on September 23rd in the afternoon. I will post the flyer again on my wall after I'm done with this this video. And then I do one-to-one classes for people who are either want to learn for self-grooming purposes or they want to learn with a little bit more understanding. So somebody who wants to become a professional or is already a professional, wants to up their skills, I work with them as well. So feel free to get in touch with me if that's something that you're looking for. I'm just scrolling up, guys. Okay, I don't see any more. Amanda says she sees it. Awesome. Let's do a close-up. Now, everything you see on me today is Arbonne, even the lips. Oh, I have to tell you about the lips. So this is a brand new product. This is the packaging it comes in. Okay, and you guys get 3 of them. Okay, you guys get 3 in one pack, and each of them has 2 colors in it, and it's sort of like it's marketed as a lip gloss, but no, sorry, matte lip cream and lip gloss duo. That's how it's been marketed, and I am in love with this. This is what I was talking about in the beginning, where I accidentally hit my lip and nothing smeared, nothing moved, nothing transferred onto my finger. And the color that I'm wearing today is, which one did I put on? Is this one. So this is called Jasmine. Yeah, but all the colors are all shades of pinks. Okay, there's one in there that has shimmer, which is this one. I'm not sure if you guys can see that properly. And then there's these three up here. So these are just gorgeous. This is something I think everyone needs in their kit. I purchased one first to try out. I will be going back and purchasing more because these are limited edition. So these are limited edition, and the palette I just showed you is also limited edition. It is only here until the holidays or until quantities last, and then it's gone. So that's something that you're interested to get your hands on it. The stick is, I believe, here to stay. Thank God. So that's something you can get again. Okay. So I think Sabine said she can't see it. I hope it's just your phone, because I can see it loud and clear here. Okay, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Happy to answer them. That's it. I want to make this super, super quick. I am heading out. I'm actually going to leave it like this and see if anyone notices tonight. Oh, no, wait. I want to do one more thing. I want to take the highlighter in here and highlight under my brow and in the inner corners of my eye, which I usually like to do anyways. So let's see. Taking a super thin brush and just putting some under the brow bone. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see it. Kimmy, do I have a link on my Facebook? It's on my personal website, Kim. I will message you later. Okay, let me go into the inner corners of my eye. Oh, that really pops. I like this. So a little bit on the inner corners of my eye. And a little bit right underneath. Can you guys see that? Can you see the little pop? There we go. And then this. There we go. Oh, and guys, I'm gonna get going. And if you'd like to learn more, if you enjoyed my techniques today, please join my class September 23rd. I'm dropping things now. I will post it on my wall again, the flyer, and let me know if you are interested in joining that. Have a fabulous Sunday, and thank you so much for joining me. Take care, guys. Bye.